Dear sisters and brothers, once the Pope Francis election of the papacy is over, he defined the practice of humility in his life. Pope Francis stands as a best example for these times how he showed his humility. Once the papacy election is over, he put down the limousine car that belongs to Vatican. He never wanted to go by that, and took an ordinary bus to the hotel and went there with his brother cardinals. After the meetings, he paid by himself all the hotel bills and traveled in an ordinary bus. As a big man, as a head of the Roman Catholic Church, as a Pope and Cardinal, as a Jesuit, and so on, many titles, but this man remains as a simple, humble man. Francis remained as Francis showed his humility to the whole church and the world. He has chosen the name of St. Francis of Assisi, who also stands as a best humble, who showed his humility before God and to the nature. Dear sisters and brothers, today's liturgy invites us to reflect upon the importance of humility in our lives. If the true humility is there, it leads us to generous, blessed life with whom we can share it and share with the needy. Beautifully we heard the first reading. My child, perform your tasks or your duties with humility, then you will find favor in the Lord. What else we want in life if you can find the favor in the sight of the Lord? In general, we see the people, those who are calm and quiet, those who can listen to our words, those people have the lowest voice with our neighborhood and our life, in our places, communities. We see them, these are the people, humble and very generous people. But our understanding should be a little broader to understand the concept of humility. People who are approachable, relatable, maybe we think that these are the humble people in our daily lives because they are not a threat to our life. It is easy to relate with them. But these people also need to have the courage and need to have more broad-minded to understand the other in daily life. That's what we see in the Gospel. Jesus gives us the best parable where we can see when someone invites you to a banquet or a wedding, take the lowest place. Sit at the back. You are invited guest. The host may come and tell you, my friend, you come and sit in an honorable place. At that time, you are honored in front of everybody. That humble gestures, that humility is needed wherever we go in our daily lives. Because one who humbles himself finds favor in the sight of the Lord and becomes more generous and shares with the needy. In our daily lives, the importance of humility is not much spoken because no one likes it. No one wants to be humble before the other. Because of the positions, powers, because of our role, because of the situations, one becomes pride than rather to be more humble. Jesus tells us to be more humble after looking at the gospel. St. Augustine also beautifully says, one who accepts the truth is a humble man. We can see in the life of Jesus alone, Jesus himself becomes a humble man. A God who created of all sends his Son to the earth and makes his Son gives the lowest place and makes him a human and turns him to be more humble before all and to feed us and to nourish us. That which we can see in the daily Eucharist, where he turns into body and blood of Christ and is containing himself in the small host in the tabernacle we see, whom we respect, whom we worship always whenever we meet him in the churches. A God who is coming down, taking the form of simple bread, he stands as the best example for each one of us. And he sacrificed his life for each one of us. he turns to be a humble person to each one of us. We can see the best example for the humility is St. Teresa of Calcutta, the poor, simple woman who always stands as the best example for the humility. Once she was begging. When she was begging, she went to a man and she showed her palm and to receive whatever the man can give. The man spit on her hand. At that time, she never reacted. She withdrew the hand and she extended the other hand. She asked, "What you have given for me, that is for me." On the other hand, what I am showing is, give something to my children. Give something to my people whom I am taking care. Then the man literally cried and gave the charity and converted to the faith. That's what the great saint standing as an example for each one of us. And her generous love for the poor and her humbleness before God made that man to convert to the faith and turn to look at Jesus and to stand as an example. And there are so many saints and many people even in our daily lives who can continue to inspire us to be humble and to learn the virtue of humility. And today's liturgy invites us to have that humility and the humbleness. And we can ask why we need to be humble in our daily lives. And we can say by being humble, one becomes cowardice, one becomes powerless, one becomes nothing. But is the way we are thinking. But we need to think in opposite way. To be humble means to have the power and to have the courage to imitate God. When we have the power and the courage to imitate God, we become like Jesus. And do things that we can avoid to imitate Jesus, to have the humility is destroy all forms of selfishness. That's what the first thing it demands from us. Remove the selfishness and gain favor in the Lord. Second, pray to be humble. We need to pray in our daily lives, in every day of prayer, in the everyday Eucharist. Lord, give me the grace to be more humble, so that I can serve the people, I can serve you with all the humility. The best person who can stand as a humble person is Blessed Virgin Mary. She always continues to inspire us. And she always prays for us and intercedes for us to follow her example and to follow the virtue of humility in the person of Jesus Christ. Dear sisters and brothers, after examining, after reflecting upon the virtue of humility, let us ask the Lord to give us that grace to be more humble and to win the sight and to win favor in the sight of the Lord. Let us ask the Lord to be humble by day and to show that humbleness in our work, in our duties, only for Jesus. You cannot learn humility through books and through surfing in the internet, by watching or by looking at someone. But we need to accept our humiliations before God. Then we will be able to understand how we can be humble before God. St. Francis of Assisi would beautifully say, "What we are before God, nothing more, nothing less." This is what we need to boast of God in our daily lives. Let us ask the Lord in this Eucharist, Lord, make me more humble and make me to imitate and have that courage, have that same likeness that we have when we are on the earth, so that we may win the favor in the sight of the Lord.